we all go through life with different interests, different beliefs, different values to some extent, right? There obviously are some that are foundational, but whether it's a career or a job or a relationship, we have these experiences that change us and mold us. But when they no longer serve us, when there's no longer growth to be had from them, and we fail to let them go, they become part of an identity that just serves to drag you down, to hold you down, and to keep you from growing. So it's important to constantly reevaluate where you're at in life in regards to those things, such as a relationship or a job, career, and go with that change, as hard as it is, as painful as it can be to change. You have to embrace it, because life is constantly moving forward. And if you don't go with that flow, it'll just push you flat on your face. So while you want to live in the moment, as they say, you want to be present, you want to enjoy life, you have to do it with awareness. You have to do it with intention and not just drift, because life will take you in a direction one way or another. And it's really up to you whether or not that's a direction you choose to go in. If you don't pick a path or circumstances that are ideal for you, with certain exceptions, of course, we don't have control over everything, but life will pick those circumstances for you. So it's good to go in and take inventory of where you're at and your beliefs, and challenge those beliefs. And your job, is this job still serving me? Is this employer serving me as much as I'm serving them? Do they have my best interest at heart? Are they here, or am I here to grow, or am I just here for a paycheck? And if I'm getting a paycheck, is this fostering growth? Is this feeding my soul? And if not, maybe it's time to make a change. And sometimes that just means trying something different, exploring something new, and seeing what happens. It's an experiment. You put on a different mask, so to speak, a new persona. I remember reading, I want to say it was a Greek, something like that, in history. The persona was the mask, right? It was the public-facing mask. And they would have this big, gigantic, I don't know how big, but maybe 4 by 4 foot, 3 by 3 foot mask to project certain qualities, certain characteristics in these big theatrical plays. And people think about a personality as something of who they are, but you are not your personality. It's just a set of traits or characteristics that a lot of the time are socially constructed, and we can get mixed up in that too. And I don't know how many of you have seen Fight Club. If you haven't, if you're younger and you're listening to this and you haven't seen Fight Club, I highly recommend watching that. Because it's not you, your job, your bank account, your career, whatever it is that defines who you are. You need to figure out who that is. And there'll come a time, hopefully, where you're in touch with that and you have a pretty good idea of who you are and what you are. And sometimes you come to find that you've been living a life that you don't want to be living, and that you're a person that you did not want to become. So it's good to question that, take stock of that. Try a new job, try a new hobby, try a new girlfriend, go travel, do something to get out of that stagnant pool you've been wallowing in. especially if it's been driven by fear. You know, laziness is bad too. But anyway, just thinking on that, I'm heading to the office, believe it or not. Oh, the one time I don't have to wear a suit or anything. Gonna have a little fun Halloween party. Anyway. If you're one of my many 26 subscribers, thanks for watching. If you're not, thanks for watching. And do me a favor and subscribe if any of this resonates with you. Leave a comment. I'm curious what people want to hear. So if there's a certain topic, certain interest, whatever, just put your thoughts down there. Inspire me. Maybe I'll make something different. You never know. Take care.